There are moments when the world feels vast and I feel small, yet somehow in those moments, everything feels more alive than ever. I was never one to stay still. I need movement, change, something that makes me feel. We never really know where we are going. Maybe that's what makes the journey so beautiful. There are moments of silence and moments when nature speaks. And when she does, we try our best to listen. I am always moving, yet somehow I already feel at home. This isn't just a journey anymore, it's a way to be living. And the question which remains would be, is this the sweet life?
So I'm on a mission today, and that is to wash my hair. The last time I had the absolute pleasure of enjoying a hot shower was when we saw our friends on Tenerife in November, and now it's February. And don't get me wrong, I know that we waved goodbye to the luxury of hot showers as soon as we moved into this van, and I don't mind. But when it comes to wash the hair, it just doesn't feel clean when using only cold water. Hence all this boiling, because this have been bothering me for quite some time. And since it's lots of hair, it's just gonna require lots of water. Okay, this was heavier than expected. And that's one of the reasons why I have been waiting, because a never-ending supply of fresh water living in a van is just not the case. But today's the day. Today is the day.
So we're halfway through February now, and I'm really grateful for all the sunshine we have had this winter, pretty much every single day. That said, the winds on Fuerteventura can be intense a lot of times, and I mean, no matter where we go, living in a van, we're just always going to be at the mercy of the weather. But this week had just been so amazing. Barely any wind, just soft breezes and high temps. We have also been almost all alone, except from a few hikers passing by every now and then. It's actually been one of our best weeks in the van in a long time. I don't know, I guess we have just both felt really at ease, having this amazing park up next to so much beauty and wilderness and calmness.
So we are going to explore today another barranco, which supposedly also is the most scenic one on the entire island. And even though we probably could just hike over there within maybe an hour or so, one of the perks living in a van is that if we enjoy it, we can just choose to stay, and obviously already been having our entire home with us. So driving it is.
Barranco Encantado here on Fuerteventura is this quite unique natural formation shaped by thousands of years of erosion. It was formed by the forces of wind and water, slowly carving into these soft sandstone, creating smooth and wavy rock formations and narrow passageways. The area is essentially a dry riverbed, hence the word barranco, which means that during rare heavy rains, water actually still flows through it, further shaping the landscape. This makes me quite sad though. I mean, this entire area is just such a beautiful, natural, created piece of artwork, but there is so many human traces and scrapings into the sand wall, and honestly, it looks like this pretty much everywhere in this entire volcano. Back home to our spot in the desert. The Barranco Encantado was really beautiful. I enjoyed it, but this area is just so much more untouched and fewer people and just barely any signs of human activity. I don't know, we just love to be out here. It's been our safe spot for a while now, and no matter what we do during the day, this is where we always end up in the evenings lately to make some dinner, watch the sunset, and yeah, just spend the night here. Speaking of dinner though, I really missed you setting up a proper camp and to be eating outside. It's just that lately the days just seem to fly by, and by the time we're done with our days, it's already getting dark. I mean, it's winter after all, so the evenings are pretty cold.
Though the Hollow's pool was primed for bathing. We ate of the hare we'd caught and told each other rhyming jokes till our gullets ached. But at last, Dieter lay unwashed in his bedroll.
I have to confess that I feel defeated, like absolutely defeated, because this entire area is like a long gone, lost, secret city created only by nature, and no matter how well I try to capture it, nothing I do seems to make it any justice, like at all. It's just so much prettier in reality. So is this the sweet life? I don't know. It's a rich life, not so much in assets and definitely not in belongings. And we can barely plan for tomorrow and even less what's going to happen after all this. So future and career-wise, I honestly don't know. But in experiences, yes. I mean, would we still have come out here to all these remote places of Fuerteventura if it wasn't for this life? I mean, probably not. And something really cool that happened during this trip is that things that would have scared the shit out of me at the beginning of this journey, such as the van breaking down or any kind of problems with traveling and just being exposed and vulnerable all the time, barely get to me anymore. It's like time has proven that everything will work out eventually. So all this worrying is just such a waste of time. And that, in a sense, makes me feel quite unconquerable, which is a really sweet feeling to have. Not going to sugarcoat it either. I mean, the longer we live on the road and in the absence of all the comforts of having a house, I can really see how this isn't for everyone. But even if I don't know how long we'll choose to stay out here, and despite the lack of hot showers, reliable Wi-Fi, you name it, this week has truly been a reminder of how rich I can feel without those things. And for now, we're exactly where we are supposed to be. I also wanted to thank you for watching and remind you to subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world as always. I send you lots of love and I'll see you soon. Bye.